No sé si están listos, santos, y marcha, ja. Adelante.
What's up, guys? I'm Martinez, and I'm reporting for Bombshell Music News. I'm here with this hip-hop artist. What's your name, man?
Yeah, my name is March 4th, also go by M4, Major March, and Marcha. Yeah.
Cool. My first question to you is, what inspired you to pursue a career as a musician?
I've always been doing music since I was a kid. I've been playing guitar, then I started bass and then percussion. You know, I've been in a band in my early teens, and I've always loved hip-hop, so it's something that I've, you know, done recently, but always been writing, always been, you know, doing poetry and then lyrics, so, you know, spitting is just something I had to do.
So we know that you're involved a lot with your community. How important is community organizing?
It's really important to me personally, you know, coming up. I live currently in Portland, and I'm from Los Angeles. You know, being a youth, I think having a voice, and so I work with the youth. You know, I organize with the youth on the issues that they face, and so my music speaks to that issue, you know, the things that youth are facing, being personified as hoodlums, being personified as people who aren't contributing to society. A lot of times youth, you know, they feel that, and then that's when they go on the street and feel like they need to be heard, and that's when it, you know, turns into gang activity and everything like that. So, you know, I was involved with that before, and, you know, I come from that culture and that background, and so I work with a lot of gang involved youth, and so I tell them, you know what, totally understandable, that's a form of expressing themselves, but there's other ways, and so I do it through music. So I do workshops for the youth. I do workshops, hip-hop workshops, where I teach kids how to rap, you know, how to flow, and you know, basically start getting them in the mindset of, all right, well, I could do this, and I could use the writing skills to get into college and do other things. So, you know, they turn that into a positive outlet for them.
Okay, cool.
Rockin' out, it's the 1970s, Tom B. Let's begin with a little story. Tell it. Back in my old nation, a place called El Civar, a war is in motion, U.S. cleared.
My next question would be, what musicians inspire you the most?
Musicians that inspire me would definitely have to be, you know, growing up the whole G-Funk era, so everyone associated with that, and Project Load, later on in LA, the Spitters, you know, all the lyricists, Freestyle Fellowship, and then after that, 2Mex. Big ups to the homie. We did a show out here in Portland recently. That was it. And everybody else I've worked with recently. That's what I'm digging at.
So what type of music do you try to infuse in your songs?
I try to put, you know, a lot over a span of, I guess, a year. When I was recording my mixtape, I was listening to everything. I was listening to reggae, ska, hard rock, metal, folk, world music. So a lot of what I put into that last project I did comes from those different styles of music, and so it all comes back to hip-hop, you know, because that's what I do, but I'm giving something to the people that they've heard from different areas, and I like to keep it different. I like to keep it, you know, diverse, so that's what I do. That's awesome.
Santos came from a broken home, so the story was told, and grew up on the blocks of a Los Angeles barrio. Survived with pride in high school, 4.0 GPA. Teachers stopped him after class and graced him with praise, but the problem was his parents gave him everything but love. And
so, can you please tell us about your past work? What are your most relevant songs, and what's coming up for you?
My last work before what I have now was in 2008. I dropped the EP called Forward, and that was produced and mastered by Tom B. Shout out to Tom B. You know what I mean? I went to OSC with them. Now he's in LA doing his thing. And after that, you know, right now I got a mixtape out called Aim to Remain. So it's Aim to Remain mixtape. And I got collabs on there with Diesel P, Jay Chronic, and I think the most relevant work in the past was a song I did for a friend of mine, actually, that has a show on cable, and that one is called Pura Inspiración. That's basically an ode to the protest that happened in '06 regarding May Day and immigrants' rights. Right now, I think the relevant songs right now, as feel, those singles that should be put out there on the radio and everything right now are March 4th and Riot Starter. Those are really the songs I think that have the most of an impactful message.
Standing, told you what has been. Where you at when shit hits the fan? Find me ducking and aiming, shooting beats through speak 360 degrees, resurrecting hip hop across the galaxies. Tap into conscience, positive influence. Teachers are teaching, but students ain't listening. Course irrelevant. Here's the fifth element. Music is moving, so call it the catalyst.
So where can we find your music, and what are some upcoming shows?
Yeah, my next show is gonna be at Society downtown Portland on November 18th. That's gonna be my birthday bash, so check that out. And you can check out my music, majormarch.com. On Facebook, it's March 4th, so like the date, March 4th. And you can hit me up on Twitter if you wanna collab. Yeah, just hit me up on Twitter. Message me at Major March. That's what it is.
Cool. So if you want to check him out,
Yep.
there's a contact point right there. Check out his music if you want. It's good music. Yeah. To finish this interview, Jose here is gonna do some freestyle rapping. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. You know it. Back in the day, I got pulled over, right a while brown in the set 5 Nova. Then I got older, a little more sober, and ready to chair to the cover got towed up. That's when things started to change. I began analyzing, escape the change from my brain. Why are our people poor? Why do I get those looks at stores? Why do the screw doors close? Why brown and black stay packed and whole 8 like cheer? It's all for the money. Got crashed on the corner like a damn test dummy. Funny, those my clouds upside down like a flag when I burn it as its ashes hit the ground. The same sword where old Geronimo walked. They defamed his name with plots that got Osama caught. And heads that fled, arrested back to the res. Disenfranchised forever, locals get out the lead. Point them in the right direction, yeah, you heard what I said. Leave it to the mic's discretion, cause there's no sound check.
Woo! That was hot. Can you give out a shout out for Bombshell Music News?
Bombshell Music News, check that out. You know where it is, keep it locked all day.
This is Noe Martinez reporting for Bombshell Music News.